Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Kembali lagi dengan saya Sarah Hondatul Fajar dari kelas 11 IPA Pondok Pesantren Nazhatul Tullah. Oke, hari ini saya akan membahas tentang soal SBMPTN. Di sini ada teksnya. Indonesia is the world third largest coffee producer and exporter after Brazil and Vietnam. National coffee output has grown over the past decades, albeit not in a linear fashion as harvests fluctuate strongly from one year to another depending on the weather. With per capita coffee consumption on the rise both in Indonesia and the weather region, there is obvious room for further growth. But there is also an obvious need for investment. The capital required to take Indonesian coffee industry to the next level present appealing prospect for investors. While the country bourgeois coffee culture also brings opportunities for forage exporter. Indonesia's tropical climate produces almost ideal condition for planting coffee. Today, most Indonesian coffee comes from Sumatra, but Sulawesi and Kalimantan, the leader Sunda islands of Bali, Sumbawa and Flores as well as the country easternmost region of Papua all contribute to national output. Robusta coffee makes up more than 3/4 of Indonesian produce. The remainder is of the milder Arabica types, the Arabica type. The numerous coffee growing region in the country produce bean of distinct flavor and properties. And a number of Highland Arabica coffees from Indonesia are recognized by aficionados the world over. Indonesia coffee export rose from 330 and 1840 tons or 5,640,000 and 6,559 and 90 kilogram bag in crop year 2000-2001 to 960, 159 and 40 tons or 10,090 and 40,000 in 2030. According to the data collected by the International Coffee Organization, total production over the same period increased from 1,490 and 220 tons to 763 and 800 tons. At present, the principal destination for Indonesia coffee are the US, Japan, and Western Europe or particularly Germany. But Indonesia is well placed to capitalize on the fast rising demand in the ASEAN region and in China. Indonesian per capita consumption of around 1,2 kg in 2012, while again more than 4 kg in the US, around 7 kg in the world number of coffee producer Brazil, and more than 10 kg in various European countries. But with Indonesia per capita consumption having already doubled in just a few years, domestic demand looks to be on a fast-growing trend. This put the world's fourth most populous country on course to become a leading coffee market. Local demand is driven by the lifestyle change that accompany urbanism and economic development. Caffeine consumption then to increase when a large part of the labor force work in the office environment. Oke, itu tadi teksnya, dan pertanyaannya adalah what can be inferred from paragraph 3 in the passage? Ini topiknya membahas topik tentang paraphrasing detailed information. Lalu subtopiknya itu kita membahas tentang understanding specific information. Opsinya ada 5. A. The coffee export has decreased in several years. B. Total production deducted from 490 and 220 tons to 760 and Tunas. C. Indonesian coffee export increased from 200 to 201 to 200 to, from 2000 and 2001 to 2012 to 2030. The Indonesian is a good site to take advantage of fast rising demand in ASEAN. E. The US, Japan, and Western Europe are the destination for Indonesian coffee. Jadi kan tadi pertanyaannya itu apa sih kesimpulan dari paragraf ketiga? Jadi dari paragraf ketiga ini bisa disimpulkan bahwa ekspor kopi Indonesia itu telah meningkat dari tahun 2000, 2021 sampai tahun 2012-2023. Nah, ini tuh ada pada awal kalimat di paragraf ketiga. Maka pilihan jawaban yang benar itu adalah C, yaitu Indonesian coffee export increased from 2000, 2001 to 2012, 2030 merupakan opsi yang benar. Oke guys, cukup sekian dari saya. Semoga bermanfaat. Jangan lupa di like, comment, and subscribe. See you next time.